Ready. Yo, what's up, you guys? We back here at the Kenichi Bad Studios. This is the Slip Encounter Podcast. I'm your host, BINK. It's your host, Goldenboy. What's up, big fella?
What's up, big fella? All I did was live for 1 week. All of a sudden, you want to call me big fella now?
You don't dap my hand up all crazy. I'm like, damn.
Oh, my God.
I tell you been lifting weights.
Oh, my Lord.
On shoulder presses and curls and bench pressing and some other. You been hang cleaning and shit? What you been on, bro?
Starting early. Early. You start early, man.
Man, we back in studio on this wonderful Friday. The weather's beautiful.
Got the BINK on.
You know,
and the hat.
Got the BINK on. Shout out to my mama. She got me this, man. Shout out to BINK Boxing. Shout out to Irvin Trey Pound Fuller.
Yeah.
Shout out to Irvin Trey Pound Fuller,
man. Been can't with him and Frankie, man. It felt good getting off of what happened last weekend, me having to take a rest, and then going back, getting back in the gym and feeling strong, and then being in camp with them.
Right.
It felt good, man. Shout out to Trey, man. He called me Cuzzo now, so that feels good. You know, it's crazy. Yeah, you know what's crazy is that because he was like, yeah, man. I came in there like one time. He was like, looking at the pictures, old pictures. He was like, yeah, bring back memories, man. You get come back into camp or whatever.
Right.
And now I'm in camp with him, and it's like now we getting the memories and stuff like that. So it feels good.
That's what it's about, man. Building those relationships and making those forever lasting memories, man. But hey, guys, we got a special guest in the building today.
Oh yeah,
one of the top talents in the country, in the nation. MEHKI Phillips is coming back on the show. Pretty sure he has an announcement to make. Some new changes in his life and his career. We're gonna let him talk about that. But we got a little time before he gets here.
Oh Lord, here we go with the bush.
A little time. Why? Hold on, cuz. Why it always gotta be Bush?
Cause I know I've been around you for too long.
Man,
I already know. Like you get this little look where you like, yeah, I'm about to F with him. This is my point. Here we go. Time to start effing with him.
Of course.
God dang.
But I don't know if you guys have caught the live stream we've been doing during the week. We live every evening between 8:30 and 9 o'clock on Slip Encounter. We're going to be giving you guys more content than just Friday afternoon. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And turn on the notifications so you know when we going live. You
and we had a good one. And we had a couple good ones. Like good people was like, I didn't, because we had just started and we jumped on as soon as we came home from work. So we had that much time to promote it. But as soon as we came on, like, it was like 67 already jumping in and wanting to watch. I was like, oh, okay.
The timing was impeccable.
Okay, cool.
Because as soon as we got the stream service up, here come Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford.
Oh, my God.
Perfect timing. It's a whole lot to talk about in boxing. We pretty much covered it this week. But what else is new? Man,
one thing I found out, shout out to Coach Mike Stafford, man. I'm gonna try to, find out what's going on and if there's anything I can do, even if it's just to check up on him or anything. Coach Mike Stafford, for people who don't know, is twin Nuke.
Adrian Broner, if y'all know who twin is.
Yeah, Nuke, Rashi Warren, if y'all don't know who Nuke is. Rashi Warren. Who else? Oh my God, it's so many people to name. That's out of Ohio, staple of Midwest, East Coast fighting and everything. It's just been around for a long time. And I remember I had the pleasure of training with him and learning from him as well on a multitude of occasions. So he's always giving me a smile and a big old hug and everything. Like, come on, coach, let me go, man. Man, you stay out, you do what you're supposed to. Yes, sir, coach. All right, let me go. Like, so it's always good to catch up with him. So it really hurt me this morning when I found that out. So I just, I know he's going to be okay, though. He's going to be just fine. I just really want him to recuperate because we need him around for Twin. I want to see him. I want to see Twin in his career with Mike Stafford, who started his career.
Right. And
that's how I want to see that.
End his career the right way, for sure. So praise up to Mike Stafford and his family, praying for a speedy recovery. For sure. Man, but boxing, man, what's up with boxing, man? We didn't really get a chance to really break down. Did you get a chance to watch Katie Taylor and Chantel Cameron? Did you get a chance to watch that?
Ooh, yeah.
Man, I caught a couple of the highlights, man, but we never really shed light on that. That was for Undisputed.
Yes.
And she's undisputed in what, 2 divisions now?
Yes.
We got to start talking about that more. Cause that's huge. That's huge. I swear the women are doing it. The women are doing it.
And making these guys show up.
Right, and they making it look easy, too. They jumping divisions, winning this title. I'm winning this title. I'm going to unify here. I'm going to go undisputed here. And I'm going to go back up here and go undisputed here. And they making these 50-50 fights, and they doing it, man. So all shout out all the women, you know, that's doing it in boxing, y'all are really putting it on and showing the way the game's supposed to be treated and how to really do this. Go ahead, bro.
I mean, Katie Taylor, though, you know, man, did you see when she came out the entranceway, how she took her slow walk?
She did it,
She
yeah.
got up the steps, and she just looked like, I'm home,
Right.
and they love me. Like, you could see it on her face, like, whoa. Like, you could see it on her face as well when she was in New York, but it was something totally different. It's different when you can do it at home, and you stop traffic. Like, that's the big thing. Like, and you can see it on her face, but, I mean, I don't knock nothing that happened, man. She did her thing. You know, it's just it sure ain't gonna shorten up her stocks. It sure ain't gonna diminish her stocks. That's for sure. Let's call it what it is. So
I'm not even gonna cap. I didn't watch the whole fight.
How disrespectful of you, sir.
Because I was busy that day.
Can we give him a womp sound effect?
I had a lot going on
Anything
Saturday.
over there? Nothing.
No, I ain't got nothing over there, man. I had a.
Nah, don't cater to him. Don't cater to him, Special K. Don't cater to him.
Man, go ahead, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna sit and act like I watched the fight and I didn't. I didn't watch the fight, but I saw highlights on Instagram. And it looked like it was a good fight. But but since you did watch the fight, can you expound on how the fight unfolded and how Katie Taylor ended up losing at home to Chantel Cameron? Chantel Cameron, I've been a fan of hers for a couple years now. She's a solid fighter.
But I still don't know. I need to watch it 2 more times, honestly. It's just like when I watched, it's no different than the Lomachenko jam. When I watched it again, and me and you, I think I called you the next night. So I was like, yo. Yeah, no, that one too. But also when the Haney Lomachenko thing, I had to watch that again. And I still felt the same. Like, all right, cool, this is my stance on it. I wasn't tripping or whatever. You know, but still, you know, it's going to be interesting to see. Either way, in my opinion, it don't stop nobody's bag in the women, whether it's Katie, Sharon, any of them. None of their bags stop. None of their stocks fall, nothing. Right. And then on top of that, I want to ask you, since we talking women's boxing, did you see Alicia
What's up, light skin Lou?
Hey, what up, Mr. Lou? Did you see? And shout out Mr. Lou for having the guy Alley Cat on that when remember how I always talk about, man, this could be the start of the the mid 90s thing all over again when we have more belts than any other. And he bought on somebody who broke it all the way down, and I was so happy about it. But the thing was, he only mentioned the world champions.
Right.
He mentioned all the world champions, but you know, it was world champions, NABF guys, all that stuff back then as well too. You know, so but that was the big thing. But what do you think of Alicia Baumgartner's interview?
Which one?
With Jake Paul.
Not gonna lie, didn't even see it. Bro.
So okay. Oh, Miss Katie, we got music. So it was like, they was sitting there, right? And they was talking, and then, you know, they was just talking, bringing up stuff, blah, blah, blah. Then Amanda Serrano name came up. Like, how would you feel about that coming up? And one of Jake Paul friends was like, yeah, I'll go with you. Talking about Alicia. And Jake Paul was like, I don't know, I think you're a great fighter, but I think, of course, I'm going to go with my girl because I'm promoting her, but I really do believe that Amanda will beat you. What do you think of that fight? Then throw it back. And I'll bounce off of you. What do you think if that fight was happening? And Alicia Baumgartner, bro.
Man, Amanda Serrano.
Tell the truth, bro.
No, I'm being truthful. I'm thinking. I'm letting my thoughts just flow right now. I'm letting it flow natural. And the first thing that came to my mind is Amanda Serrano and her career and how legendary and how Hall of Fame her career is, and how much respect I have for her as a fighter. Now, when I'm thinking about her skill set, dog. Can box. She's a dog. But Alicia Baumgartner, she different, man.
What?
Alicia different, man.
Okay.
I like that fight. I feel like Amanda probably walks her and makes it a tough fight. Amanda.
Okay.
Amanda will probably walk her and make it difficult for her to get her punches off. But I can see Alicia having moments because Alicia's heavy-handed too.
She's
heavy-handed.
Who's the girl? Sneaky pop.
Who's the girl? I forget who she took the belt from. She went over there and took the belt from. She has a fight coming up this weekend. What's her name?
Why am I forgetting that girl name all of a sudden? As much as I used to talk about her and still do. Yeah. Hold up. 1 second.
Wasn't nothing sneaky.
1 second. Yeah, it was
sneaky about how she punched.
She's loaded it up. She showed it. She showed it to her.
But not sneaky about that.
I'm like, man, she showed her the brick. You could see Alicia plant, plant and pull her hand here.
What is
and
her
I'm like,
name?
how the hell? It was Terry Harper.
Terry Harper. Yes, Terry Harper. Showed me a lot in that fight. I said, wow. So I'm thinking about Amanda Serrano and Alicia Baumgartner.
Bruh.
That's a fight. They have to fight more than once. They got to fight 2 and 3 times.
What?
They got to. That's a good matchup.
I wouldn't want to see them fight 2-3 times unless Katie and them fight 2-3 times.
That's what I was about to say.
Amanda and Katie.
Because Katie just lost the belts.
Okay.
So what does that do for Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor? Do they still fight?
This guy.
Do they still fight?
This guy.
I think they'll still fight, but now you got Alicia Baumgartner in the mix. She got belts.
Yes. Plenty of them.
So I feel like she jumps the line now. And then we get Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano, the rematch later on down the road.
This guy.
That's how I feel about it. Man, put the damn cookie down. Where your mom at?
Why are you worried about my cookie for?
Where your mom at? I know she's supposed to be in here watching.
It's for theatrical purposes.
You're theatrical. Come on.
All right. Anyways. Alicia gonna be on back foot all night. Alicia's gonna have, I got Alicia pot shotting her early, first 3 rounds. And then the tide starts to turn more and more. Because all you're going to see is Amanda boxing the first 2 or 3, but inching closer and closer. Oh, I'm not even boxing. You know how Amanda be, sometimes she might box, and then really start coming on late. But sometimes she'll just bulldoze, come right at you like James Kirkland and just start dumping and be in your chest and just keep throwing punches. But the thing about her that I noticed is that she'll pick and choose that, but no matter what, whatever she chooses to do, either way she chooses, she's still inching forward, little by little, inconspicuously, just little by little. She getting closer. Actually, she getting a little closer. If she's taking it slow boxing you, she's still getting closer. Her whole thing is to get closer. And then you got other times whether it was had the Hardy fight, whether it's, forget about just had Hardy, her whole career, where she would either box you an inch, getting closer, and then start throwing a lot of punches from 4 on, or what she would do is she just go out there like James Curtin, straight or Regis Progress, just straight bulldoze and be on the inside, just throw a whole lot of punches.
Take a lot of punches. She takes a lot of punches too. She takes a whole lot of punches.
When she's on the inside?
Yes.
So
and I'm looking at it. Alicia Baumgartner is a bigger puncher than Katie Taylor.
On the outside, she will tear her apart. But if she's in her chest, I don't got Alicia really dropping her weight, sitting on that back foot, and then just shooting everything up top.
Probably because you haven't seen it. But do you think Alicia Baumgartner is a physically stronger fighter than Katie Taylor? Katie did it. I think she's stronger and she got bigger punching power than Katie Taylor. I just think we haven't seen it yet.
She got sneaky pop. I think Alicia got sneaky pop, but she'll rock you to sleep. She'll sit there, rock you to sleep. Oh yeah, just sit there, give you like you just give you 60. You sit there and just sit there, give you speed. And as soon as you think I gotta go on her back foot, think I got tired. Boom! So she hits you like, good God, and it's either over or you hurt. One of the two.
You can see it in her frame. Look at her back.
Yeah.
Her shoulders, all of that.
And it's like everything coming from back there, boom, and dropping shots. But I'm sorry, I saw certain things with the Michaela Mayer fight. I saw certain things for her last fight where stamina-wise is not on that level to throw as many punches consistently. She got the dog in her to push, but just to consistently, without having the dog and out so much to push, Amanda has been there, done that. Throw so many punches. So it's like, okay, when we get to that late, when we get to a certain part, if you're going 80 punches around, that's not her. 60 punches around, that's not Alicia's thing. And then on top of that, she got a good jab, but I really would like her to throw it more. If you was to say she throw 15 more jabs in a round against Amanda, I'd say, yeah, maybe. Because actually, she touch it, go here, go back over here, and now you got Amanda having to try to get set. I don't know.
It's a tough fight. I see what you're saying. I'm not knocking nothing you're saying.
What?
I'm just saying. I'm just
Do?
saying we haven't seen all of Alicia Baumgartner yet.
Oh, of course. I'm not saying that.
I don't think we've seen.
I'm not saying that.
I don't think we've seen everything that's in her bag. And I think a fight like that with Amanda Serrano is a chance for her to really show she is where she belongs.
Attrition though, like if Alicia was in that type of fight that Katie and Amanda was in at the Garden, I see her being just as exhausted as Katie.
Oh, for sure.
And Amanda still was more fresher. That's my whole
Amanda
point.
different, bro. Like she's a warrior.
And you got certain guys who can't generate leverage from the inside. And some of them are just good shots from out that could generate leverage from outside. So when you have that, it's like, and then you have somebody like Alicia who, she's not going to stay there. She's going to get on her bicycle and get the heck out the way, get back to the center. But then yet, what I always said to young fighters, it is way more difficult to keep a guy off of you than it is to walk a guy down. You could be dog tired and walk somebody down and keep thumping. It is way more difficult to sit there and try to keep somebody off you that just keep coming and throwing a lot of punches nonstop, whether it's 60 or 80 or 100 punches around. It's like, man, I hit this guy with this and I just left her over there. Why is she back on me? I'm sorry, that's just how it is. So I'm sorry. Late, I don't got it. I don't see it.
We'll have to see.
If that fight happens.
We'll see.
If it happens.
We'll see how it plays out. Because, like I said, I don't want to disrespect Amanda in any way because she is a phenomenal fighter. And she's definitely an ambassador for the sport. She's definitely Hall of Fame. She's definitely one of the top fighters, male or female, in the world.
Yes.
Pound for pound. If you made a pound
if
for
she
pound
was a
list,
male, man, she
male
would
or
got
female,
way more love, man.
You made pound for pound list, male or female, she's at the top of that joint.
All right. Yeah, you know so.
Hold on, we got to guess it. All right, we're going to touch back on this topic sometime next week because I like this topic. I like that one a lot. But I guess it's here, man. Let's go ahead and bring in MEHKI Phillips.
What's up, boy? What's up, you know I got to come buy a shirt, right?
Good, bro.
How you doing?
Why are you getting taller than me? I don't like that, man.
You get taller, huh? Ain't that some crazy shit?
I'm probably a little bit taller.
I don't like that. Stop
I
that.
put these on right here.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Stop that, man. I remember when we was right here. I don't like go to like my shoulder. Now why you gotta go past me, man? Want me to take this one?
What's
Want
up?
me to take this one?
Go ahead, bro.
This
No, sideways.
Sideways. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, my guy, MEHKI No Limit Phillips is in the building.
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
Man, we great, man. How you doing,
I'm
man?
coolin', man. I'm
You
working.
look great, man.
I'm working.
Yeah. So what's been new with you, brother?
I got my pro debut coming up July
Yeah.
15th.
Official.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
at Maryland Live Casino.
Yeah.
So if y'all haven't got y'all tickets already, I'm almost sold out.
What?
Yeah, I got like 15, 20 tickets left.
Left.
So y'all better get with me before it's too late. Because I'm not going back for some more tickets.
Yeah, nah, I feel you, man. I mean, last time you came in here, I think we asked you about turning pro. And you was like, I don't know, I got a few things I want to do first.
Yeah, that was like a year ago.
Yeah.
I've been working this whole year.
Uh-huh.
I've been going out of town. Shout out to Flick and them. I went out of town. I went to Vegas. I sparred some of the top pros down there.
Okay.
Trained with Duke
Reagan?
Reagan.
Okay.
And Troy. I trained with them for like 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
I had to hurry up and get back home, but I went out Texas, sparred people. I was just trying to get my experience up.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been sparring a lot of pros like Short Dog. I sparred Short Dog. I sparred Frank. I sparred Speed like last week.
Mm-hmm.
That be at Jared Hurd Gym. I've been sparring a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Shaquille Daly. I've been sparring Chaos. I've been sparring everybody.
Yeah.
I've been getting ready, man.
Yeah. What's the feedback you getting?
Great feedback.
Yeah.
Man, tickets almost sold out already. That's good feedback. What you mean?
Right.
Yeah, but it's definitely looking good.
Uh-huh.
It's definitely looking good. I don't like to call nothing, but it's going to be a show.
Well,
And to be Merlin live, too.
Yeah.
Come out and you see so many people going all the way up
No
to the
doubt.
rafters.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Well done.
Yeah.
I can feel the excitement in the room, man. You come in, the smile, you got the braces
yeah.
off. You ain't got
Yeah.
braces no more, man.
Yeah.
You turning pro, man.
I'm trying to figure up on y'all.
Yeah, trying to figure out.
Yeah, you gotta think like you see me
Yeah.
looking at it like, cause me and him both looking at each other like, dang, cause it's all hitting us at one time.
Yeah.
From here, and I was the one sparring the pros, and now he went up, and I was like, yeah, I was in school, and I'm going up, and he was, oh yeah, he turned amateur, yeah, he fighting doing this, that, and the third. Then all of a sudden I come back from school, and next thing you know, he's getting ready to go open and
Turn
do this
into a
and that.
man.
And I'm just sitting there like, yes.
Turn
This is
into
how
a
the
man.
older fighters felt about me, and now I'm experiencing that.
Uh-huh.
It's like, yes, this feels good. Oh, Hard Work said congratulations and good luck on the first one, man.
Appreciate
And
it.
you know I'm gonna be in the building.
For sure.
You already know.
For sure.
It's gonna be a show.
It's gonna be great. So the preparation been on point. Everything been clicking for you, man. So like, what's the vibe? What's the word going into your first fight, your first pro fight?
I think that like you mean like my like game plan going in or something like that.
Your mentality. What are you focused on?
Oh, it's anytime it comes to fight time, I'm locked in like 24/7. Whether that's you change the diet, we change everything going into the camp. Like we about to really lock in June because we don't want to peak too early.
Yeah.
So we really gonna lock in around June. Like I don't even walk too far around from my weight. I walk around like 10, 15 pounds from my weight.
Right.
So it's not gonna be nothing for me to get down, even though I'm kind of skinny. But
Yeah.
Locking in as far as my diet, training multiple times a day, we doing different type of thing, different sparring. We sparring all types of people this go around. So
Yeah.
I hope he ready.
For sure. We got Shaquille Daly in the chase at my boy Def ready.
Yeah,
Def ready, man.
We just saw each other yesterday. We was I might be been the day before yesterday. It was Irvin, Trey fought. I said fought. Trey sparred. It was Shaquille, Chaos, Frank. I sparred Frank, and I sparred Kyrie. I went 8 rounds straight and got out. So I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'm feeling real good right now.
What weight class you competing at?
135.
35.
Yeah.
You a big 35, bro.
Yep.
Yo, he coming.
And still getting height on him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I feel like if I get a little bit more hot, I'm taller. I'm probably gonna go to 40.
Yeah.
It just depends on how I feel.
Yeah, how your weight get.
I was
how
talking
that weight feel.
I was just talking to Cardan Father out there. He was like, "Well, I'm fighting." I said, 35. We gonna try to fight at 30 and just see how I feel. And then if I don't feel good, I'm gonna try it early.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it early, see how I feel. If I don't feel good at 30, like as far as my weight and like me feeling drained and stuff like that, I'm staying at 35, 40. I feel like I'm in my career like 47 now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, when you think about your pro debut and your amateur experience, what are some things that, you think will serve you better as a pro from being an amateur so long?
Taking my time. Like, in the amateurs, I wouldn't say you rush a lot, but you throw a million punches. You can throw a million punches with a pro here, catch all of that, hit you with one uppercut, just knock you smooth out. And then everybody's surprised because you just did all that, overexerted yourself for no reason. And less is more in the pros. So that's that's literally all I've been working on this whole 365 days. And then it's like, I'm going into that joint. Got family there. I'm taking my time showing. They scared because they don't want to see me get hit. I'm like, y'all ain't seen me in a long time.
Yeah.
From the amateurs, I was just looking at some film the other day. I was like 12 in silver gloves. That's when I went to nationals for the first time. I was like 12. I was walking people down, but I was throwing a million punches, getting hit in between. Wasn't even caring. But now I do it at a more technical pace, more melodic. Trying to get to my man, figure out what I'm doing, and as soon as I figure out where I'm gonna go, pushing the metal, making them uncomfortable, doing everything possible to wear my opponent down.
Yeah, you could not throw a million punches, but just step your right foot over and cut them off.
Yeah,
And
really.
just the anxiety of, dang it, man.
Yeah, it's the pressure.
Yup.
I remember I used to spar Jalil when I was like, we was the same age, but it was a difference. I was like 16. We was both 16. And his presence alone just got me like nervous. And that's when I'm feeling like I'm doing to other people now. Like they be getting, as soon as I start pressing, they be getting them out of there.
Yeah.
So then it's that too. So I think I'm getting better at what I'm doing.
Yeah, for
Cutting
sure.
off the ring, doing what I gotta do. Just making less movement but more effective.
For sure.
That's what I'm working on right now. That's
Indeed.
moving but more effective.
What are you looking forward to the most being professional?
I would say money, but
It's okay to say money,
Yeah,
bro.
kinda.
After being in the amateurs for so long, it's
because
okay.
it's going to come regardless.
Mm-hmm.
And then this not going to be my only form of income.
Right.
Yeah.
I set up my backup plan before I went here, so I'm straight. But I would probably say just like the next level. Like we've been working on this for a long time. Like being like just the image of like being on TV. I will not right now, but eventually being on TV with the kids looking up at you. It's literally the roles reverse. He just said it, roles reverse right now. Kids were looking at. I was looking at other people. Now they looking at me like, oh snap, shorty coming. So that's like that's the big thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the big thing. But other than that, man, I'm just looking forward to fighting all the top people.
Yeah.
Like now that I ain't even trying to talk trash, but now that I'm sparring like the top people and the
top camps.
top camps, and I'm sparring just regular pros in general.
Yeah.
Now I wouldn't even say top pros because I only sparred a couple of top pros. I'm not even gonna jazz myself up like that. Some of the pros that I have sparred like that don't really got like names and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some of these pros ain't as good as people make them seem.
Yeah, it's the aura of
It's
it.
the whole build up and stuff like that. Yeah. But we make it. We actually boxing. Like people like Jaleel live up to his name. People like Trayvon Marshall live up to their name, and those are real boxers. A lot of these other people not working as much as we are.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm ready like to show like that other side. Like it's coming back. Like everybody, the best fighting the best now because of that money. But it's really I'm trying to bring that feel back to the game because they said boxing was dead for a minute.
Yeah, it did.
But it's definitely coming back for sure.
Yeah.
That's I think I probably say that's the most I'm looking forward to, just to bring the game back.
Bringing it back and just doing it the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
for sure.
Thing about him is he has that mentality of my dad and all those guys that I grew up watching, that I was in the gym with and grew up watching. Those guys, it was like, oh, I ain't worried about the money. Money gonna come because if I keep doing what I'm supposed to do, they can send anyone because the money gonna come regardless. That's like that. Those guys from way yesteryear all the way up to the 90s and 2000. That's the mentality that Kai has, and that's what's gonna help him down the long run. And the thing about, I've been in when he said that whole thing about sparring certain guys, and it's like, wait a minute, because when you turn pro and they putting certain guys in front of you to make you look good and build it up so they could get to that big money fight, then he's like, it's an aura there, and it's closed off sparring sometimes for a reason. And it's like, then you get in there, especially if you're in there with this guy so a certain amount of times. Like I've been there in them certain situations, like you see the flaws and you're with them all the time. It's like, hold up, I ain't good, because you be like, dang, I gotta watch out for this, watch out for this. Then you get in there, but it's like, hold up, it's not as deep as it seems. Sometimes it's not as
simple.
and then so. But the top fighters, I mean, like you've been in with a lot of top prospects, a lot of guys that are prospects. He had no problem sparring, and now he's turning that corner even more so. It's like, oh yeah, I'm adding that to my game, add that to my game, add that to my game with no problem.
Yeah, a lot of the pros now, like the young pros or they was top amateurs. I sparred all of the top people. So me coming in now, I honestly I don't think I'm gonna have that big of an issue. I mean, adjusting, of course.
Right.
Me maturing as a fighter, like. I wouldn't say my punches as sharp as Earl Spencer's. I'm not gonna say it like that, but I feel like I'm
Developing into
that.
Yeah, for sure. What I could tell, man, because you came in here and you was smiling, but it's like that smile, like, yeah, like, I'm about to fuck some shit up. Like, I'm about to tear some shit up, man.
Nah, I really want to like put on a show.
Yeah.
Like I told everybody, me and my father tell everybody, we don't think it's going past the second round. Only because like we on a different level than it's a way more focused than we have been before.
Yeah.
And like I don't want to get a first round knockout. I don't. I honestly don't want to get a first round knockout because it's gonna be like y'all just came here to see that small stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want first. I want a second. I want to show my skills for a little minute. I'm like, all right, this dude don't belong in the ring with me. Let me get him out of here.
Yeah.
My last amateur fight. I came back to the corner. I said, all right, this is the last round. And I got him out of there. That feels good though. Like like
you seeing everything.
You seeing everything.
Right.
All right, now second round come. I literally sat in the corner. He's like, "What you doing?" I was like, "I'm gonna get him out of this round." He was like, "All right, bet, go ahead." And I got him up out of there.
Hey, chat going crazy.
My people was gonna come regardless.
They going crazy right now. We got Kendall Smith said, "My guy, proud of you." Kendall smiling down at you going after your dreams.
Yeah.
No doubt.
We got Gio Cars. He said, "Go time." Mr. Wolf with the flexing emoji. Shaquille, he said, "We most definitely looking at him." He said, "I need a first round though."
No,
He's
bro.
betting, man. He's betting something, man.
And
Yeah,
then,
he told me that yesterday.
Wally said, "Devious smile." You got to that's the word, a devious smile. It's like, yeah, I'm coming.
He's
I'm
always
coming.
at that Johnson.
Yeah. So let me ask you, man, as a professional, if you had to rate your danger level, like how dangerous you are on a scale of 1 to 10, and how you feeling?
Come on, man.
How dangerous you feeling?
A 1.
Thank you.
You feeling a 1?
Thank
A
you,
1.
bro.
Okay.
I'm not dangerous yet.
Well
Not dangerous
said.
at all.
I like that.
But I mean, I'm gonna let y'all be the judge of that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, right now I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
I tell you that.
Right.
But the rate on the scale, I'm some trash.
Yeah. He did that. He did that. Hey, they saying you dangerous in the chat though.
I'm all right.
I'll let you all be the
How you
judge
pronounce
of it.
that? Kaus Lewis, he said he dangerous.
Oh yeah.
He dangerous.
Chaos.
Oh yeah, man. That man just came back from a mean car accident. A mean car accident. Yesterday, him and Smiley was sparring. They was going at it, bro. They was going at it, and I was like, "Goodness gracious! Imagine when he come all the way back. They gonna be going at it even more."
He already sparring after an accident.
It was like 2 months. 2 months ago, he came back. Came out with no. It was a bad car accident too.
Right.
Came out with no scratches.
Damn, God good.
God is great.
God is good. Hey, Shaquille said, "I'm dangerous." He said, "I don't
Not
care."
dangerous. Not dangerous at all.
Yeah, man. So, do you have like a game plan to fight like this many times per year as a professional?
I don't want to do too much right now.
Okay.
I want to get a lot of fights, but like I want to give myself a good like amount of like rest.
Right.
So like I want to probably feel like every 3-4 months.
Okay.
Every 3-4 months just to start off. I want to get my name out there more. So like if I get like 10 and up, then I go to the big time people and be like, all right, I can sell not really. I'm trying to sell my now. Like I'm an undefeated fighter. I got skin in the game, and I got the whole DMV behind me now. That's another market that I can bring to your people and get a better deal. So that's what we thinking about now. So yeah, I want to get a little bit of skin in the game first, but I just don't want to rush. I don't want to like if I fight every month and something. Like people not gonna buy as many tickets. The ticket they gotta keep on paying for tickets. They not gonna
like a monthly
yeah,
bill.
they not gonna be want to do that. So I gotta wait a little bit. Yeah. I want to give myself a good rest.
Right, like 3 or 4 fights a year until you get to where you want to be. And
then
right,
and then when I go on the top level, they automatically I'm getting like 3 fights a year. I'm cool with that, and I'm making good paper behind it too. So that's what I want to do.
Yeah, for sure. Do you have? Is there
Man,
like a
Uncle
network?
Jay, shush up, man. He's soft as cotton. Go ahead with that, Uncle Jay. Go ahead with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, you be bluffing.
He be blowing so hard, yeah.
Is there a network that you would prefer to sign with if you had like the Zone, Showtime, ESPN all on the same table? Is there one you would prefer?
Shoot, whatever all the most money.
Yeah,
Well, not the most money, but give me the best deal.
Yeah.
the best deal.
The best deal, the best look. Because then if you can give me $500,000 in advance right now. I mean, that's good money right now. How much I gotta pay back?
Right.
So it just depends on who give me the best deal, who give me the best looks. And when I say I get to those top levels of where I'm fighting with the top people, then who's going like what's the deal's gonna be looking like then?
Yeah.
Are y'all able to get me to that top level right there? So if I get me a deal like that, cool. Cause when you get to that top level, I mean you see Earl and Terrence, they fighting over, not fighting over, but like I guess the biggest thing was the business side of it. So if the business good, then it don't even matter. I just want the business to be good. It don't matter who I sign with. I hope the business good. That's all.
For sure. So you said you had just locked something in before you came up here, right? You said you working on stuff outside of the ring, but boxing is not your only avenue.
Oh yeah.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
I'm a certified personal trainer now.
Okay.
I got 2 certificates now. I just finished my last certificate. It's like 2-3 days ago. Certified strength and conditioner and personal trainer, and then I want to get into stretch therapy. So I'm locked. My job, the job I'm supposed to have is supposed to be hitting me back soon.
Okay.
So, and it's looking like good money because I got my certificates and stuff like that. So
Right.
you looking good. So I locked in, and then my main. I mean, we set up these plans since I was 17, 18, or probably before that. And my father said, "You gonna be serious about it? You gotta follow the game plan." And it wasn't like necessarily like I know how fathers be like, you gotta follow my rules or nothing like that. No, we set up a game plan with each other, and then he gonna hold me accountable to it as time goes on. So basically the game plan was graduate high school, go to college, get whatever you got to do together on the outside of boxing first. But our main road is boxing to get exposure, or to get as much clientele as necessary to get my own stuff together. So whatever way it was possible to do that, I changed my route in the middle of me going to college. So I was going to be a early childhood development teacher, but then I changed it to training people in health science because I wanted to internship of Hampton Workout. Shout out to Hampton Workout Facility. That's where my strength and conditioning is. I did a summer camp with them, and I learned that like kids are interested in working out, and they can also learn something there too. So if I can, all I wanted to do, all in all, was reach out to the kids. I've been doing that since I was 8.
Right.
So if I better help the kids, they're gonna be better adults. And it's harder to train adults than kids because they stuck in their ways. But kids, they able to learn more. So I changed that, and that's when I got my certifications. So now I can build my own stuff. But the boxing is just the face of it, and then everything else going.
Like pours back down into.
Pour it back in there.
Right.
See that?
I got you.
We had a good game. We got a good game plan going right now.
Right.
It's definitely working.
That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. So I guess down the road, if the plan is to open up your own gym, your own facilities.
Yeah, I would probably for real. I don't know though. My dad just asked me that yesterday. Gym's hard to keep up.
And you always at everyone's beck and call. Hopefully that they'll pay their dues and everything else.
Yeah,
So much.
that's hard to keep on. My father told me they don't make that much money sometimes, just because of that thing alone.
Right.
Like, depending on how many people you bring in, people are inconsistent with training and stuff like that. So I don't know. Hopefully time will tell. I'll figure out what I want to do as far as like the gym part is. But working out training people in general, I think that's gonna be my goal. But I like training people. I be training my cousin Caden. He played baseball. Man, like that.
Oh, for real?
He want to get back in shape, work on balance exercises. We doing all types of stuff.
Yeah.
Working on hand-eye coordinate. We trying to make him just like when I was 16. When I went to Hampton. I was 17 when I went to Hampton, a workout facility. And now, me from then and me now, it's two different people, and that's my goal. And that feels good. Like you looking back 2 years ago, and you was like this, and now you looking at yourself now, bro. That's stuff like that.
Yeah.
I be feeling good when I see that. Like I used to be, I wouldn't call myself trash, but I wasn't as good as I am now.
Yeah.
Now I'm crushing people.
Yeah.
That feels great.
Nah, for sure. I want to touch on something you said. You said that you've been about reaching back to the youth since you was 8 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I like working with kids.
yeah. So when you were 8 years old, you were a kid yourself. So were you like the kid that was like the leader? Like, nah, we're not gonna do this. Let's go do this instead.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that like to start off though. I had to learn I was a bad kid. I wasn't that bad.
You wasn't bad.
I wasn't bad. I had
You were just mischievous.
I had a temper on me.
Yeah.
So like, I was just telling somebody this the other day. Say like I get in somebody talk trash, something like that. I'd be the first one to pop off, quick. And I literally like
Bringing back memories.
We moved into Upper Marlboro. We moved into a nicer community when I was around like 10, 11. Man, the first day we really got into it. Got into the neighborhood. They had a block party. The boy jumped out there with me, and I crushed him. And their parents came back to the house.
Oh Lord.
And I didn't really get in trouble, but it was like, come on, man, like you gotta lock in. And so, and then I had my little ways, like just not anger problems, just little temper problems and stuff like that. Get into it with people, get into it with teachers. And and then I understand people like that because I was like that myself. Not as much as a lot of other people, but I was like that myself. So I'm like, man, I understand them. And then kids, for some reason, I don't know, I have no idea why, but kids gravitate towards me when they see me. So, and then like it's like fun hanging out with little kids. They funny as a mug. So why not?
Right. I'm the same way. I just told my son the other day, I said, man, y'all are the future, man. Like, y'all are the real geniuses of the world because y'all are so innocent. Y'all haven't been corrupted yet. I love being around kids myself, too. Yeah.
They're funny.
Yeah, because when he was little, like, I remember when we talked in the gym one time, we was getting dressed to train, and certain fighter kept on irritating you. So I was like, and I used to be exactly like that when I was his age as well. So I was like, we always used to pick on him and say, man, you're probably going to get you killed one day. But don't ever feel like that. You know, don't sit there. You're going to be fine. Just say compose. And you start to see this over time. He got more and more composed, more and more composed, more and more class act. And that's the one thing I'm proud of.
I don't even know if y'all remember. I don't even think he was there that day. Man, I got in trouble at school doing some dumb stuff. Man, my dad, like, he told me a lesson. He was like, you want to be grown?
Oh, I remember this.
Man, get out the car.
I remember this.
Man, I think I already told y'all.
Yeah, you said on the show, but I remember it.
And all the way to the gym. Came in that drink, dropped somebody. Off rip, just all being mad. And then I learned my lesson. Like, I mean, of course, I learned my lesson from the situation that day, but it showed me I understood what was going on around me because a lot of people would just, a lot of little kids probably would have just sat down in the corner crying. I had to find off rip, and then it was raining in the middle of this. So I'm like, I'm not about to stay out here. I feel like I die out there.
Yeah.
So I mean, just stuff like that. But I would just say I just understand kids now. I understand kids. I understand what they're going through. And then you always gotta think, I mean, they not as bad. They just need guidance.
Right.
Somebody to tell them it's gonna be all right.
Yeah, and then like somebody just to encourage them, like not get it down on themselves and stuff like that.
Yeah. Somebody that understands them can get on their level and explain it to a way that they can understand.
Yeah.
And calm them down because you know a lot of adults they can't explain stuff to a kid that's hyper like that and has that kind of mentality.
Yeah,
and that just amps them more.
And I won't even say I'm the best at doing it, but I'm all right, so I can relate. So I'm gonna be more patient because that's all I needed. Like my aunt Sharice is it's scary how calm she is. It's really like scary because when I used to get suspended, she had a daycare at her house. She was so calm with me. I mean, of course, she'll teach me a lesson here and there, but it's really like she was so calm and patient with me. And it really did help me out. And that's where I started developing my love for kids because I was teaching the kids down there. I was just working them out and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I've been working out kids for a long time.
How old were you then when you was at your aunt's daycare doing that?
I was like 8, 9.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah, I was like 8, 9.
That's impressive, man.
I was working out kids at the Old Fairmont Heights High School.
For sure, man. And were you already fighting and boxing at that time?
Yeah. Yeah, but I wasn't as calm. I didn't know how to control the anger back then. But I wouldn't even say I'm the best now, but it's getting better.
Nah, for sure. How old are you again?
19.
19. That's right. You still young. Still young. So this is impressive, man. You know, to have that kind of mentality at such a young age. Because at 19, I know I wasn't that level headed. You probably weren't even. Huh?
Yeah, I was.
You were? Ooh.
Hard work.
Yeah.
Dad. But I'm just thinking how I look. What I don't know. Maybe it rubbed off. I'm not sure, but it's just I know for me. I came up around so many grown men with it being Dad, Nesto, Andrew May, all these different fighters that are in the gym. Daryl Coley, Hal Barnett, all these guys in the gym. So then when I became 18, 19, 16, 17, 18, 19 years old in the gym, and then these guys started walking in, I purposely would want to train with MEHKI and train with Pop and train, with all of them because it was like, nah, because if they were the same way with me, I was never, like Nesto would tell you, he's like, yeah, he was mischievous, but he did the work. We didn't mind him right there. So it was like, why would I push MEHKI out the way for? No, I would sit there and tell him, come on, he'll be on the bag next to me. Stuff like that. Because you never know how that may rub off later on.
Right.
You never know that you just being there may rub off later on. So I just said to see how he's progressed and see where that avenue is taking him. This is another thing I could sit there and be happy about him.
I just watched me sparring with Pop the other day.
What?
I had to look down on it, though. That man Pop was big as a mug at 7 years old, bro.
Yes, dog. Like he was like
He
a
was
little
built.
mini pit bull.
He was like a really
mini
looked like a pit bull.
Yeah.
Dead serious.
He caught me, too, in the middle. Boom! I'm like, dang. And I came back, ah!
Yeah. I'd be gone for a day or two. Like, let's say if it was school.
Bro, we be
like,
into it one day and be best friends.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like this how it'd be. Like, let's say if I'm dead one day, right? I'll be sparring. Then it'll be another. Like, I might be gone for 2 days because I was doing clinicals at the time, like in school. So I'd come back and it'd be like, yeah, such and such and such happened. Then they'll be in there sparring, right? Next thing you know, one get the other the next day. Next thing you know, one bad up, and then she said, "No, we cool." Next day, that's just how it was. Very competitive. Very competitive.
Get mad, slam each other down.
Yeah,
and all
yes.
that.
All of that,
Then come back. Then come back the next day. What's up, man?
Yeah, what's up, son?
That's how it's supposed to be,
Cool
though. That's how it's supposed to be, man. So, turning professional, you got a lot of little kids looking up to you and following your footsteps. What's your message to them?
If it makes sense to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just stay consistent. I wouldn't say I was the most consistent, but like I'm not even there. I didn't even make it yet, but I wouldn't say that I'm the most consistent at times. But if it makes sense, if the plan makes sense and what you want to do, and you got the right people around you, just stay consistent and everything's gonna turn out well.
Yeah.
I've been at this for a long time, and it's been a million times where I wanted to quit. But if I just would have stopped boxing, I wouldn't be here now. I did not think I would be right here right now. I mean, I did, but it looked pretty far.
It looked far, right.
It looked far as a mug. So now looking at it, it's like, oh, I'm right here now. But back then, I was like, I didn't think I was gonna be on this level that I am right now. And it's definitely paid off. Just keep on doing it over and over and over. The late night runs, the working out extra, just going home, just watching stuff just to watch it. All of it helps out.
Right.
Everything plays a part in what
Right.
you're doing.
This is why I keep telling you, and I told BINK broke down everything. Once me and Bing was on the phone, like the first time he came on the show, I was like, yeah, this is such and such and such. Training for this long. And I said, he's gonna be fine. He was like, so I said, he's gonna be fine. Man, we was on the phone, I said, he's gonna be fine, regardless. And he was like, oh, for real? I said, yeah, because of his mindset. A lot of he has a mindset of an old fighter. The old fighter, I don't know. It's a lot of that come from mental makeup, how you raised, and who you around. That's just it, and that's all. That's all the ingredients of it right there. And when you do that, it's like, okay, no matter what, he's gonna be fine, because if he stays the way he is and he continues to develop the way he is and stay pure to the game and stay pure to what he's doing outside of the sport, because that all of it coincide, all of it come together. Mm-hmm. But no matter what, he's gonna be fine, because he's not gonna look at, like how you said, I don't want to say. Remember, I earlier said I don't want to say money, and I was like, it's okay, Simon, because you've been doing it in the amateurs for so long. But at the same time, it's the money gonna come, because if I do what I'm supposed to do, and I apply this like I've been doing for all this long, and then sacrifice this, that, and the third to get this point, and add this attribute to my behavior and my skill sets, man, I'm gonna get that money regardless. It's gonna be there. I got the check. It just ain't been cashed yet.
There's a million ways to get bread. There's a million ways to get money out here. Mm-hmm. And my dad be calling me lazy now, and I'm still working.
What is with our dads with that, man? We be hustling, son.
We
be putting in work, dog. Like,
I do be lazy sometimes. I hold you. I be lazy sometimes, but like it just be in certain moments that I get like comfortable sometimes. So that's just maturing. Mm-hmm. I think.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just maturing and all around the board. So like now, I like literally my mother was telling me to set alarms for every time I had to do something. Like for years, like ever since I was in 9th grade, I just started doing it, and it's literally helping. I used to think like, bro, this alarm not gonna get me up. Literally, they haven't. Cause I'm still living in my parents' house. They haven't told me to take the trash out in like 2 weeks.
Because the alarm.
Because the alarm keep going off. I set it back to back to back. Yeah. I'm tired of hearing the alarm. Let me just hurry up, take this out.
Yeah.
So it's literally like small stuff like that. It's
yeah.
Like, that's just maturing. You just gotta take the extra step sometimes.
Right, and that builds habits. That's a habit to get you into a routine, which is important. You know.
Exactly.
And you know what? Another thing is, I think what it is when you say you got comfortable, it could be, so it could be a lot of things. But I think you're one of them guys. Like I learned this from Mr. Zad. Mr. Zad, when I was talking to him one time, he was like, he admitted it. He was like, he was one of them fighters that he'll train hard, but once you put like, okay, all right, yeah, I don't got nothing, but I'm gonna train hard. I don't got nothing, but I'm gonna train hard. But then as soon as you put this in front of him, like that, you got this date and this and this and this. Now that goal is like, oh, there's another goal. Okay, cool. Now he really buckled down more. And I think like Makai, one of the things Makai said, he gonna do the work regardless. But then once he sees, oh, it's a goal to it. Matter of fact, there's multiple steps to it, and I gotta go. Okay, now that makes him go do more. Like, oh yeah, I get to get this, and this, and then the big goal at the end. Yeah. He works harder. He'll go forward more.
Yeah, I don't know what made me do that though. To be honest, I think it was habit and just the people around me. Like when I first went to the Silver Gloves, I had to lose weight because my scale at home was wrong, and I was like 4 pounds over, and so I think that I don't know why. I think that moment taught me like I gotta just be locked in regardless. Like I just put that extra work in. Mm-hmm. And so I was on the treadmill. I had a trash bag on me with Abilene and a hoodie on. I was running on the treadmill for 2 hours at like 12. That joint drained me.
He and then be messing him up when he hear stuff like that.
And then I had then I fought Catino Oliver. His name Two Shot. He from Baltimore. I know. He trained with Calvin and I had to fight him that same day. That joint was bad. That joint was bad. And so then I was lucky enough that I didn't eat like BS. So, cause if I did, then I'd be 8 pounds over, and I wouldn't even been able to make the weight.
Yeah.
And so it was just like that necessary focus in itself. Like I don't know. I forgot what that documentary was called, where they was talking about all the different foods that was bad for you and stuff. And I literally went vegan for like 6 months, and then I went vegetarian for a whole year. And I don't know what just be making me focus on that type of stuff, or just be able to just be like, nah, but it just works for me, and it just helps me. It's weird, but it definitely works.
How did you feel going vegan? Because I've been thinking about it. I've been flirting with the idea.
You
didn't like it?
I didn't like it.
Okay.
I would suggest like taking your time with it first. Like,
Yeah.
Go like pescatarian first, then vegetarian, then go down to vegan.
Yeah.
Because when I went straight to vegan, I felt horrible.
Right.
Well, not horrible. I just felt like drained sometimes. Cause I was like, I can't eat nothing. And then me, like I said, I'm still them lazy. I wouldn't even cook anything. Yeah. Make myself starve. Right. And that would make it worse. But then I went vegetarian and pescatarian. And then everything was straight. And I think that taught me a little bit of discipline myself. Yeah. Because everybody would be like, bro, you not eating that today? I said, no. They would eat all types of chicken sandwiches. Yeah. Steak, got a celery like steak that. Over there. They cooking. Then my mother and them cooking me a whole different meal. Yeah. Like, it's cool now.
Right. Yeah. Let me ask you, because I know you've probably seen from the time you started boxing to now, a lot of guys that came in the gym with you back then are nowhere to be found in the gym today, right? So was there ever a time where you got bored with boxing and you feel like, man, I don't know if I want to do this no more? And how did you get through that and keep going? What was your mentality?
A million times. I quit like 4 times. Yeah, I quit like 4 times. But I was like always doing other sports. But then I see somebody like who I don't think that good in boxing, and they win something. I'm like,
bruh, you too? Oh my God.
I can win that dream. And I be sparring. Like, I say I spar them, and I know I can whoop them.
Bro, you speaking from my own heart.
They go to like a tournament or something, win the whole dream. I'm like, bruh, he won out of all people.
Right.
I be getting so mad.
Yo,
so that's what brings you back to the gym is when
and just I be missing it. Yeah, like, I don't feel good. Like my body don't even feel right when I don't be in the gym for too long. That's why I can't even eat like snacks and stuff for too long. Like, if I'm out of town and stuff, and you know, like you don't really eat, you all really eat out a lot out of town. I gotta when I come back home, I eat all home cooked meals, stuff like that, and I don't even be trying to eat that many snack stuff because that make me feel bad too. And so like those times where I feel like that, like I take a month, I say I quit for a month. My dad be like, "You sure you want to quit?" Come back the next month, back at it times 10. So
you ain't even skip a beat, huh? You come right back.
Yeah. So I think it's just the love of the game too, and just seeing that other people like, man, I can do exactly what they doing.
Right.
But yeah, I think it's just really the love of the game.
Yeah. So if you had to tell a kid because I know I was talking to Coach Simon Brown down in Hagerstown. He's like, man, I get all these kids coming to the gym and then it's like they get bored and they don't come back to the gym after a couple of weeks. What would you tell, if you had a group of kids you're speaking to how to stay in the gym? What would you tell those kids when it gets boring? When it gets boring to you, how to find the love for it?
I honestly, I don't know.
I know.
You gotta keep them engaged. You gotta keep them engaged. You gotta challenge them more. But then, say you get 5 kids, and 3 of them leave. The other 2 keep on coming, or their parents make them keep on coming. They gonna progress without even knowing it. And say them 3 kids come back the next summer. They on the 2 people that stayed are on a whole another level now. Then they be like, man, I could do that too.
Right.
I can do that too. You gotta keep. I wouldn't say it's really on the kids as much. I feel like it's on the coaching.
Cool.
Coaching, but I mean, I guess to the kids, I would just probably say keep on. It's gonna pay off, and just keep on challenging them here and there. Yeah. And then they gonna see eventually. It's working in my favor now. That's what I'd probably say.
For me, I would say. Well, I never really got bored with it because...
Shoot, I did, bro. I'm not...
but it was different.
Keep it in the buck, though.
They really... Baker and them made a step for three weeks. Literally, step. step. I'm not
Yeah,
about to keep
on
on
the ladder.
doing this for stepping every day.
The ladder joint, right?
The ladder drill, ladder
yeah,
drills,
be doing that.
lateral movement around the ring. That is boring.
You saying every day for 3 weeks?
Yeah,
Bro,
I was
especially
doing it.
especially because I used to be getting in trouble.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
then they'd up at times 10. Up at times 10, and then those workouts be hurting too, your legs and stuff. So make me sit on the wall, do all types of stuff. But you keep on doing the ladder drill over and over and over again. You think it's not paying off. You got a better jab than 5 other people in the gym that just started the same time as you, but you stayed the course.
And it help you win the tournament.
Yeah.
And like it'll win those crucial rounds. But like the thing for me though, anybody like I'm pretty sure he could attest it because he was around me so much. I was always smiling. Like even when my dad was on my ass, like I was always smiling and enjoying. Like my dad, I'd walk out, come back in, get back. But it was different for me under different circumstances because there was no telling when I was gonna get sick. Like I would be in the gym for 8 weeks straight. Next thing you know, they didn't see me for a month because I would be Silk hurt or something like that. So me, I never really had to deal with getting bored with it. If anything, it was just my body, like dealing with my body, whatever. But what I always said to fighters who had got bored with it, stay disciplined. Just when you get to that bored part, stay disciplined. Because if you stay disciplined, sooner or later, it's gonna turn around. Like how we was talking with Blue about, his fights falling out. It's like just keep staying with it because soon as you lack off, then that's when you're gonna wind up getting opportunity and that's gonna spark your interest again. It's like now just stay disciplined because you ain't trying to get your body back. Like, you ain't trying to do that.
Yeah, I get what you mean with that, but like I ain't gonna lie, kids don't want to hear that.
They don't want to hear that part. They
They're
don't
not
want to
trying
hear it.
that.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you gotta make it fun then. Do this move.
Right.
Let me show you something else. I feel like you just gotta keep it. I mean, I get what you. I mean,
Yeah.
stay disciplined, of course, but like challenge them here and there, and then go back to the fundamentals.
Yeah.
Go back to the technique and stuff like that. Just keep them engaged
Right.
and make fun out of it. I mean, you got a full team with you. It's hard not to stay in it.
Yeah.
Because everybody's there.
Right.
Your teammates become your friends.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Y'all know everything that's going on with each other lives. And
yeah, me and Kendall got so close. We used to go over our house, go to birthday parties. Keon and them used to do a whole rack of stuff. Do a whole rack of stuff together. Your teammates become your best friends, become family.
And that helps you come back to the gym too. Because
I gotta come back and see my peoples.
Yeah.
We all struggling together in this thing.
Yeah.
We all crying on the wall together doing wall sits. All crying, literally tears, doing push-ups, pull-ups. And then afterwards, we all going to the store together, go get some chips.
Go to Maxway right around. We walk to go to Maxway, go across to the bar and grill.
So
It's like that's the biggest thing is that and lucky for me, I was one of those people. Like every camp I went to, I guess because of my situation, got all the top fighters that I was ever involved with in training camps with. They'll be like, man, on the days where I don't feel like doing this, when I see you, I want to do it because you still train like you got a fight coming. You always train hard and you just enjoy being in the gym. You always got a smile on your face. You make the gym better. So I guess I was that for them, like to keep that discipline, to keep working with the Kevin Rivers and all those different guys like that. That's meant a lot to me because even when I left him with the Hillcrest and I came back. To hear even Keon say, "Oh, you finally got done with those camps, man. It's good. I miss you. Go back because you get so locked in together. You doing all of this stuff together. Even when them they had to cut weight, I cut weight. It means something when you got to lose the weight, but your teammate said, "Man, I'm gonna do this with you. I'm on weight, but I'm gonna do this with you. So you ain't in it alone. In a lonely sport as it is,
Right, for sure.
that stuff stick with you.
yeah, it's definitely long.
Yeah, it's the loneliest sport in the world. That's why it pisses me off when certain people say certain things and don't know what it feel like to cut weight, don't know what it feel like to have that cup sticking to you, or to do an 8-week camp and be 6 weeks in and got to spar on that Wednesday and your body is just like, man, fuck. All right, and then you just like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna make it today. And then 3 o'clock come, your love of the game and the goal, you get up, your discipline gets you up and say, nah, I'm going. And you wind up having one of your best days in the gym. Yeah, that's the part that pissed me off.
Got some comments for you in the chat. Sierra Fagan, she said the movie you was talking about was called What the Hell, and then Andre J. Who's that? Your dad? Andre J.
No, that's
That's
That's your
Uncle Jay.
He said I told you he was soft.
Yeah, man, you always fucking
You got
jump.
Kendall Smith. He said, respect, young fella. Kendall felt the same way about y'all's friendship, and as her father, I'm gonna continue that support for her. Sure. Respect. So let me ask you, because you touched on it on the sport being lonely. You got a big fan base, right? You done sold all these tickets already. You know, people know you around the nation. You traveling, sparring in Texas, you sparring here, and your name is buzzing, right? Mm-hmm. So what about the sport gets lonely? You talk about those lonely moments.
Man,
You
in this, you can have 1 million people around you. Man, you get in that ring, you by yourself.
Thank you.
It's you, him, and the ref. And then like training alone, like sometimes say my brother wouldn't have a fight because it was mostly me, my brother, Kendall, Keon, and when Khalik was there, early on, it was just like us 5 and 6. Mm-hmm. So say they don't got no fights coming up, they couldn't find a fight for everybody else, but you gotta be the only person cutting weight. Mm-hmm. You gotta be the only person eating this by yourself. Everybody else eating whatever they want to eat. Mm-hmm. Literally, like you, and then people don't understand. Like, you gotta make sacrifices. You can't go out as much as other people. Like, literally, when I go out with my peoples now, cause most only hang out with a couple people. Mm-hmm. I go out with my peoples, and they be like, "You about to go home?" Oh yeah. All right, man. I see y'all later. Mm-hmm. I stay, but me, my social battery go off. Like I give y'all a good 2 hours, an hour 30, and I'm done. Yeah. And now I gotta go back. But then I go back only because I know it's nothing really out there for me. It's just, this is my sport. But it's definitely, I would say it's definitely lonely because you in this, it's you by yourself. Mm-hmm. Solo sport, by yourself. You don't got no teammates. Like teammates in the ring, like when you're fighting, it's no teammates. Mm-hmm. You don't gotta depend on nobody else. It's you by yourself. Mm-hmm. It's you and him.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Definitely lonely.
So when you step into the ring, do you like have like that realization, like while you're in the ring, it's like, man, I'm here by myself, and then what does that do for you when you get ready to fight?
I don't be thinking about it like that.
Okay.
Me, when I get in the ring, I be laughing because it's like funny. Like, it's fun. Like this boxing stuff is fun, bro. Yeah. Like you say, I'm goofy, so I look across the ring and he's all serious and stuff. I'm dying laughing because, like, bro, it's not that serious. Come on, let's go. But I'm still serious in my life. Excuse my language, I'm gonna fuck you up, but
I feel you.
But it's like this man, serious. He trying to intimidate me, bro. No, I'm about to crush you, but. I'm about to make this fun for myself. It's fun me hitting you and I'm not getting hit.
Yeah.
So like me walking in the ring, it's not really realization that's me by myself, but it's realization I gotta show the world. I don't know. In the back of my head, I just got I gotta prove the Casper wrong.
Yeah.
Cause it's a million of the people that don't even believe in you out here. So. I just gotta prove all of them wrong.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In my head, that's what I be thinking sometimes, and then the game alone, I be so locked in, I don't even be paying attention a lot. I literally don't be hearing people. Mm-hmm. I don't even know how that works. I remember I couldn't do that at all. I was like, when I was younger, I could hear everything, but now I don't be hearing people because you just so locked in.
Right.
And that's like, I guess that's selective hearing and selective focus or whatever that it is. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I like that. He said I go in there, I be laughing because I'm goofy.
Yeah, it's fun. You got you, because if you too serious, it's gonna throw everything off.
Yeah.
Unless like you really mad, then that's something
you can
different.
harness it and control it too.
Because I was in the Golden Gloves, and the fight that I lost, like I felt like I won the fight. Everybody else did too. I lost 3-2. The second round, I was mad. By the third round, I was pissed off because I was down on the scorecards for no reason. Mm-hmm. And Quincy and them was like, bro, calm down. No, I'm about to crush him. he all chilling. No, it's smoke when I get in this shit. I'm hitting him with all types of punches out of that. But that's the only time I say I get serious. But it's controlled aggression.
Yeah.
It's controlled aggression, for sure.
I got you. We got a few more minutes. I want to get your opinion on the fight. How do you feel about Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, and what's your prediction if you have one?
Here we go.
It's definitely a 50-50 fight. Let me say that.
Tell it, bro.
Me personally, I would give the joint to Earl. That's my personal feelings. A lot of people feel otherwise, but my personal feelings is I give it to Earl only because people doubt his boxing ability. And I don't think people get boxing in general. Just because you're aggressive don't mean that you're not boxing. He's aggressively using angles. He's aggressively putting pressure on you. He's hitting your arms. It's melodic in itself. It's just his type of boxing.
Right.
It don't mean that you're a banger. It don't mean no. You picking. I was watching what's his name? The one who used to train Mike Tyson when he was younger.
Teddy Atlas.
Teddy Atlas. He's funny as a mug.
Yeah, I like his show.
He said he was on the Last Stand. He not to get off topic, but he said Tank is like that janitor at a big in a big building. He has 1 million keys on his hip, and he's finding the door to get to you. And so he not about to go into the wrong room and boom, hit his head. No, he's finding. That's why I think of Earl Spence.
I think I seen that. He was saying he's like that janitor with the big key ring with all those
Yeah.
keys. And you're wondering, how the hell does he find the right key to every room in this
Yeah.
big building?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
he knows what key to open
I
to
feel
get
like
to
that's
every door.
I feel like that's the same way with Earl. And then another thing is, I think that Terrence Crawford doesn't control his aggression as much as Earl does. He's when he gets mad, he get very wide sometimes. And but people sleep on Terrence Crawford power as well because he's skinny and stuff like that.
Yeah, naturally strong.
Naturally strong. Earl Spence, everybody know he's strong, but they sleep on his boxing ability. But it's like give and take with them.
Right.
But I honestly give it to Earl because I feel like that he's more disciplined as far as like his hands placement, the way he do things and stuff like that. That's the only reason why I give it to Earl. Because then Terrence Crawford fast. It's give and take with him.
Exactly. And that's like if people say that bullshit about Earl boxing, but I say go back and look at. First of all, you don't become an Olympian if you can't. Second of all,
Yeah, he was knocking people out though.
yeah, he's putting people outside. But if you go back and look at the Mikey Garcia fight, it's many fights I can mention, but just that one fight, Mikey Garcia, and look at what Mikey Garcia says about him after that fight. Like, not afterwards in the post-fight press. I'm talking about when he was with Ellie and all them chilling, and he said it. Like, he says he makes subtle movements. Like, if you remember this. Remember we was in the gym one time, and I was sparring. You and Khalil were like dead, and I'm slipping, pulling, whatever. And Baker paused it. Baker was like, "You slip punch is fine, but you giving up too much, man. Why you gotta do all that?" And my dad was like, "Yeah." He said, "You can just sit there, catch this stuff right now. You're giving up, doing too much that don't need to be done." And Earl, and that's exactly what he said about Earl. It was like Earl do little stuff, and as soon as he takes that step, and you think, "Oh, I got the counter." He just moves just enough out of the way and he's gone. It's just simple steps and angles that he threw. And I always say this, especially about prospects, and what I'm probably gonna have to say about you as you progress, because I had to say it about Troy Osley. When you have fighters, they was like, "Oh, he doesn't do this. I never seen him do that." No, I always talk about how good a prospect is on what he doesn't have to show, because that means that nobody's bought it out of him to show. He's that good in these attributes that he hasn't had to bring out X, Y, and Z. Earl Spence is that good with doing on the inside stuff and controlling, stepping off to the side, moving slight angles here, getting off this shot, pulling his hook, and then going over here and being off this angle here. That he ain't got to get on his toes and do all the other stuff right now, because everything else, this right here is working right now. This right here, I don't got to do all that right now. If I bring it out, then I'll bring that out.
Yeah.
But I don't have to.
That's what I was saying about Alicia Baumgartner earlier.
You a damn lie.
We'll wind the tape back.
Oh my God, this.
We'll wind the tape back. Go
Like,
ahead. Go ahead.
God, bro.
Go ahead.
I think that Earl Spence showed his boxing ability before though. Well, what's his brother name? Sean Porter.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was enough, but I wanted to bring out the mic. Cause remember,
For
Mike,
sure.
the reason why I brought up Mike was because remember how everybody was talking about how technically sound, fundamentally sound Mikey is,
Yeah.
and how he just totally nullified that.
Yeah.
That's why I brought up that one fight. But yeah, the Sean Porter fight as
Sean
well.
Porter fight,
Hell of a fight.
I feel like he boxed. He had to do what he had to do to keep Sean off him because Sean, a real jittery fighter, and he got awkward ways and stuff like that. So he just had to stay disciplined and stuff. But I feel like he still boxed a lot in that fight.
Off timing too.
He-
Sean Porter.
Earl Spence is probably one of my favorite fighters right now.
For sure.
Yeah, and I think Tank is slowly starting to become one of my favorites.
Tank is.
Slowly.
What do you like about Tank?
People doubt his boxing ability too. That man naturally just shot. Like he knew that Ryan was slowing his feet for real, and kept on using. I mean, and then he couldn't cut off the ring, so he kept on jumping. I said jumping, switching back and forth to keep Ryan offset. He was offsetting them with certain shots. He was what's that thing called? Posting or whatever. To keep
Control his stick in him.
control his hand back, and then he can read his hook better because he was throwing a million hooks. Read the hook, he threw it 3 times like a dummy.
Like a bro.
When they gonna learn?
Oh my God.
When
The
they
same
gonna
thing with
You can't do that with no pro.
Forget his name.
Rolly. Rolly
Nah,
did
not
it
even
too.
Rolly. I'm talking about
Santa
Leo
Cruz.
Santa Cruz.
Leo
Santa Cruz.
He
Rolly
said
did
it in
it
the
too.
interview. He said it in the All Access. He was like, he threw
Threw
it
the
3
same
times
shot
down.
3 times. No
He threw the
feint, no
same thing.
nothing.
Boom! I'm like, dang, fool. I was like, he's a dummy too.
Right.
And then eventually that slowed Ryan down, and then he like, all right, I got locked back in. But then that was all part of the Tank plan.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the best way to show your boxing ability. A lot of people who don't even box was looking at it like, oh, he's different. I would like people to think of that with me too.
Yeah. For sure. For sure. Now, before we let you go, run out of time here. What do you have to say to your division? You turning pro, and to the people that's gonna be watching you for the rest of your career?
I would like to say thank you for all the support so far. But No Limit is coming. For 135. Like I'm gonna show everybody, I'm gonna prove everybody right who been supporting me, and I'm gonna prove everybody wrong who hasn't been. And we gonna have fun with this, man. I don't want to be all serious and like I'm gonna crush everybody in 135. Y'all watch. I don't want to care. I don't
You'll
care.
see me
about
when
all-
you see me.
Yeah.
When I come in that ring, let's have some fun.
Yeah.
And I'm about to enjoy all this, man.
Yeah.
Enjoy this whole entire experience. Enjoy everything. But when I go in that ring, y'all gonna see it switching me. Because I've been working my butt off. And I'm sore right now. And you are gonna, whoever's across the ring from, I'm not pointing at
Hey,
you.
don't point. I ain't
I'm
do
not
nothing.
pointing at you. But whoever's across that ring, you are gonna pay for all this work I just put in.
Yeah.
And you about to feel every part of this. My shoulders are aching right now. I'm about to beat your shoulders now. No homo. I'm about to beat you up.
Yeah.
So I just look out. We want to have fun with this and just keep on supporting me. And July 15th,
Indeed.
I'm gonna show y'all what y'all been waiting for.
Yes,
a lot
sir.
of people been waiting for this for a long time. So
Lock the date in, y'all. Lock the date in.
Lock that date in.
Just happy. Just proud of him. That's all. He
about-
already knows.
You
man.
about to work, Charlie?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Indeed.
You know your big cousin gonna be in the building, man. I'm already gonna have my normal seat up there by the rafters, and I'm just gonna be, just gonna give you a good eye, just give you the salute, man. I just can't wait for that, man. I'm waiting for it. I can't wait for it.
I don't
man.
even know what song gonna come out, so I need to figure that out.
Yeah, for sure. You got a few more weeks to figure that out. For sure, man.
Dang, it is a few more weeks.
Yeah. June gonna go by like that, so
Yeah, it
be
is.
July 15th before we know it.
I'm about to crush him.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, so man, before we close out, I want to tell you, man, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm happy
Appreciate
for
it.
you. I see the excitement and your vibe, your aura, man, the smile and everything. Man, I can tell you ready, man. So just continue to soak up this moment and just enjoy it and have fun, like you said.
I appreciate y'all for having me on here.
Yeah, for sure.
It's always feel good to come on here. I've been wanting to come on here again for a minute.
Yeah,
but after the fight,
definitely
come back.
Just message me.
I'm gonna talk some trash.
Yeah. Come on.
I'm gonna come back and talk some trash.
Yeah, bring that.
You was up on the I'm gonna do it.
For sure, man. Hey, if you guys like what you saw, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button. Thank you guys for, engaging in the chat and giving our guy right here, MEHKI Phillips, all the love. July 15th at the Maryland Live Casino. He's doing his pro debut. Look forward to a show. He said he's putting on a show. Like I said, Slipping Counter Podcast, subscribe button. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We'll be back with you guys this week. Remember, we got a streaming service going on now. We're streaming every night, Monday through Thursday, between 8:30 and 9 on the Slipping Counter YouTube channel. Check that out as well, and we'll be back with you guys this week.
All right. Appreciate y'all.